Let's bring the chat over. All right. Hi, Jean. How are you? Wonderful. Okay, I want to be super respectful of your time today. So thank you and welcome to the 2020 Goal Setting Webinar. I wanted to do this webinar and share this content with you today because this is a process that I took my Marketing Made Fun Elite community through in the last 9 days of 2019. It was all about goal setting and accountability for the final 9 days of the year. And everyone in that challenge who participated got such fantastic results that I decided to compile what they were doing and what they were learning and put it into 5 easy steps. Since I won't have 10 days with all of you here today, I'll have probably 30, 45 minutes with you here today. So I wanted to give you a behind the scenes look into our community and what we were able to achieve with this goal setting webinar, some of the results that came out of it, give you the information on how to do it for yourself as you start 2020. And if it's fair, let me know if it's fair in the comments, if at the end, I share with you a little bit more information about how you can join our community if that's something that you want to continue on with us. So let me know if it's fair. And I also have an offer for you. If you stay until the very end, I'm going to share with you how you can get an opportunity to actually get an entire month of free access to our elite community and all of the things that we have inside of that community. So whether or not you decide to join us at the end of this, you are going to get some valuable goal setting strategies here today that you will be able to carry with you into 2020 for your business goals, for your life goals, for your health goals, whatever it is. So if you're ready to get started, let me know. Put an X in the chat so I know you are with me and you are ready to go and get those goals set for 2020. So first of all, who am I? Who am I? I am Lindsay Sewell, and I appreciate you being here with me today. I started my entrepreneurial journey because I wanted to be home with those kids. If you look at them on the left hand of the screen, when my first daughter, Lucy, was born, I missed out on a lot because I was traveling. I had a corporate job. And when I was pregnant with Ellie, I knew I wanted to be home with them, but I didn't know how I could make that happen. And so I started working in network marketing, in affiliate marketing, and it was not sunshine and roses in the beginning. It was a lot of struggle. I didn't know how to translate what I had learned in corporate to the online space. So it let me know in the comments if you've run into that in your business. If you've said, okay, I've been successful in these other areas of my life, and yet it's been kind of a struggle to figure out how to do that exactly online, how to translate that into a network marketing business that grows and is successful, or an affiliate marketing product, whatever it is. If you've struggled to take that success you've created in other areas and bring it into the online space, that is a very, very common experience for people who are new to the industry. And oftentimes it's why most of them don't make any money and they end up quitting. But once you learn those skills, and that's what we teach inside the Marketing Made Fun Elite community, and once you know how to set very clear goals and hold yourself accountable, you are able to achieve those goals with amazing, fantastic results. So if you're just jumping on, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very excited to have you here with me today. And you can see the right hand of the screen is what started to happen when I got very clear on what my goals were, and I got laser focused and relentless and consistent with them. So in the bottom right-hand corner was the car that I earned from my network marketing business within just 6 weeks of joining a company last year. After that, I decided that I wanted to be part of the Play to Win reality show with Ray Higdon. You can see that in the bottom photo. And not only was I able to beat out thousands of other people who wanted to participate on the show, but I went on to become one of the top 8 finalists out of the 50 contestants and nearly missed claiming the #1 prize and came in a very, very close second, which I'm very proud of. And I'm thrilled to say that that also had me invited back on stage with Ray at the Rank Makers Live event in October. So in just a short period of time, from struggling to getting really clear on goal setting and understanding attraction marketing online, I was able to turn everything around. But we're not here to talk about me today. We're here to talk about what I can do for you. So let me know if any of these resonate with you in the chat box, that you are here today because you've set goals in the past, and then within 3 weeks, you know, they're shot. You've given up on them. It's too hard. You can't hold yourself accountable, and you just say, nope, maybe this isn't for me. Or you're tired of that shiny object syndrome. You're looking all over for somebody to tell you just what to do, and you just want those answers. Or you're posting on social media every day for your business, but the problem is no one's buying anything. Or perhaps you're tired of feeling like an infomercial for your company products and that you're spamming your friends, and you know you should be creating content, but you don't know what to say, and you want to have your life back. It just feels like this business that you started building to create time freedom is actually just another job. Yeah, so I see most of it, yes to all of it. So if that is the case, you are in the right place, because we are going to learn how to set really clear goals. And this is exactly what I teach inside the Marketing Made Fun Elite community. So you can see here, when people do join that community, they get access to all of these different courses and trainings from me, meditations, prospecting and recruiting formulas, home business breakthroughs, all of this stuff. And what I'm going to share with you today is what we did at the end of the year to help everyone get really clear on their goals. And here's some of the results that people were given. I'm going to give you all access to this replay, so I won't read all these testimonials for the interest of time. But here Holly says at the bottom, Lindsay gave me so many aha moments and has helped me grow my business more successfully. Who doesn't want to do that in 2020? And Regina was able to, shortly after starting our, joining our group and starting these challenges, she was able to launch her blog that had been something that she had been talking about and thinking about for years. And she's implementing instead of just thinking about it. And she's doing lives every day, and she's getting results. And I know that she's actually earning more profit in her business because she's told me about that. And then there's my dear friend, Sarah, who I absolutely know has big things coming for her market in 2020. So if you don't follow her, go find her on Facebook and follow her, because she is a force to be reckoned with. And she talks about how I mention the Miracle Morning Routine in one of my master classes that I share in my community, and just what that's done for her. What the Miracle Morning Routine is all about is getting you laser focused in setting your intention for the day. And goal setting is very much alike. It's had a profound impact on her life, and I'm so excited to see where that takes her in 2020. So Sarah, I know you're on here, and I am very excited to see what you're about to you are about to launch this year. So let me start sharing with you. Are you guys ready? Give me an X in the chat if you're ready to hear the steps of the 5-step goal setting strategy for mastering your mission. So full disclosure, a lot of this I pulled from an article I read about Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett is a billionaire. And if you don't know this already, success leaves clues. So when you see people who have created success in their life, or they've done something that you want to achieve, watch what they're doing, and you want to model it, not copy it, but model it. So I've taken a lot of his career and business goal setting strategy, and then over the past year, I've incorporated some of the other things that I found have been really important for me and have helped me, especially as a mom, as a woman, as an entrepreneur who's juggling a lot of hats, to really create ultimate success, not just in my business, but in my life. So that's why this is 5 steps. Warren Buffett's was 3, but you're getting my 2 extras. So step number one, and I want you to pull out, if you don't have one already, a piece of paper and a pen and write these steps down, because you're not going to have time to do it today on this webinar. And I want you to put some thought into it, because these are your goals for 2020. And I want you to create a list of 25 of them. And this doesn't just have to be business. It could be financial, health, fitness, personal, relationship, all of the areas of your life that you want to improve or you want to maintain. Include that in your list of goals for 2020. And step two, and this is where I've added in a little bit of my flair, I want you to add in your cornerstone activities. So if this is something that you haven't heard before and you're thinking, Lindsay, what do you mean cornerstone activities? I declare your cornerstone activities as the things that you must do for yourself first to create any success in your career or your business goals. So for instance, if you think about your life as a wheel and all of the different areas are like spokes on the tire, you've got your finances, you've got your health, you've got your relationships, you've got your business goals, your spiritual goals, and you're at a 10 with your career, but your health and your relationships and maybe the other ones, you're bumping along at a 3 or a 4, your wheel is going to be more like a flat tire. And you may be able to go down the road for a certain amount of time, but eventually what happens to a flat tire? The car stops. And that's what's going to happen if you don't build in these cornerstone activities. I consider your cornerstone activities to be your health, your fitness, and your sleep. Too often, let me know if this is you, if you've been the person who has sacrificed a lot of sleep to build your business or to take care of others. I know this was me, especially in the beginning. I was so focused on what I wanted to do to build my business that I would go to bed late at night. I would wake up early in the morning. I was tired. I didn't have time to prepare healthy meals. I was grabbing things on the go. And early on, I noticed that my health was slipping. Always said I can sleep when I ... Yes. But I'm going to challenge that thinking today because I believe you must put on your oxygen mask first. You must love yourself enough to take care of you first if you have anything left to pour into other people. I hear moms and women say all the time, I am so hardworking in my job or my business that gets the best of me and my family gets the rest of me. And I am here to tell you today that you need to have these cornerstone activities in your top goals for this year if you want to have a successful, fulfilling, and healthy business and life. So are you guys getting some value from this so far? Is this helping you out? Is it maybe opening up your mind to doing things a little bit differently than you've done in the past? So one of my good friends, Dawn, said she was lost about how to tie her life into branding herself. She was really into health and wellness. She felt that she had to be somebody else online when she was building her business. And we were able to set her goals straight in just one coaching call. And she has since gone on to create this fantastic Facebook group based around health and wellness, her own personal brand that she feels passionate about and she can pour herself into. And it gives her energy and clarity instead of taking it away from her. And here's Tyra as well, who was stuck in business and in life. And she told me I had a cloudy perspective of what my future was. And since being part of our community and participating in our goal setting accountability challenge, she's had breakthroughs that have given her a clear mindset and vision for her future. I know she had a week where she enrolled 8 customers in a single week. I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited. And this is the power of plugging into getting real clear on where you're going and what your vision is and having someone to give you the action steps to take where you can achieve those goals. So step 3, after you've come up with these 25 goals, and after you have added in your cornerstone activities, I want you to highlight your top 5. Yes, Only 5. You're going to highlight the top 5, the 5 most important. And here's what I'm going to tell you as well. I want some of those 5 to be those cornerstone activities. It cannot be 5 career-only goals because you cannot go all in all those areas in your business. You need to be taking care of those other areas of you first as well to really meet your goals. Now, step 4, this is the one that may cause you to have a moment of panic. Let me know after you read this if this gives you a pause here because you think, Lindsay, there is absolutely no way I can do step 4, which is the other 20. You are not squeezing them in when you can, along with your top 5. You are going to avoid them at all costs. Is anybody having a little moment of panic here? Because when I first heard this, I thought, Mr. Buffett, there is no way that I can only focus on 5 things. Jennifer says, whoa, yeah, I wish you guys had the emojis. You could have that mind blown emoji right now. This is the other 20 go on your avoid at all cost lists. You create a do not list for 2020. And let me explain. I'm going to break this down for you into something that will make a whole lot of sense if you're building an online business. Let's talk about 2 different people. Person 1, call her Sally. Sally decides to start her online business and she feels that she has to do all of the social media platforms because she wants to be everywhere. And so she gets on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube and Snapchat and TikTok and whatever else comes out. And she is trying to tackle all of these different things. You could compare that to having 25 competing goals. And then her friend Susie decides to say, you know what? I'm going to narrow my focus and I'm going to get really, really good at just YouTube this year. And I'm going to create 1 video a day for YouTube every single day of the year instead of trying to manage 8 platforms every single day. At the end of the year, who do you think is further along towards their goal? And who do you think is going to make more profit? I know if you're on here today, you're a high performer. You're someone who wants to get things done. You have big goals, big dreams, and big aspirations because you signed up for a goal-setting webinar. Most people would just say, whatever. I'll just wing it. I'll figure it out. It's just another year. But you're not that person. You want to go all in all the time. The thing is we can't go all in everywhere. We have to pick and choose. And for instance, when I was in huge momentum for building my network marketing business, earning the car, building the team really quickly, I knew I had to let other things fall by the wayside. I knew I couldn't be taking on personal coaching clients at that time. I knew I couldn't be working on creating the Marketing Made Fun elite community because I wanted to build this team. I wanted to pour into them, and I went on a 120-day run of focus on just that at the beginning of 2019, and it created massive momentum in that area of my life. Now, after that, I got it up and running. I could move on to the next goal. And that's why you can have 5 for the year, because as you can break them down in 3-month chunks and then have your cornerstone activities that underlie the other ones, you're able to achieve really huge levels of success in those areas and in those goals. Are you getting some value from this? Let me know in the comments, because I'm about to give you a little bit of a break on number 4. For those of you who were feeling anxious about having to only narrow it down to 5, I'm going to give you a break. And that is, I'm allowing you to create your delegation list. So yes, you will pick your top 5 that you will spend your time and energy on, But let's say one of them is that you want to eat healthier and prep healthier meals for your family. And you know that that takes a ton of time and that will take away from your business goals. What could you delegate? Could you delegate your grocery delivery? If you don't have time to do the meal planning, could you hire out like a HelloFresh or another one of those companies that does all the planning, everything's chopped up and ready to go? Could you hire someone to clean your house so you gain back those so many hours every month? If you want to do YouTube and you're not a video editor, but you know that you could make a big impact on camera, could you find a VA to manage the editing for you so that you can focus on the content creation in your zone of genius? Could you hire a social media manager for someone to take what you're posting in one platform and repurpose it to the other ones if you want to be in more places? Is this making sense? There are some things on your list that won't fall into the top 5 that will allow you that you can delegate and still cross off some of those other things on your list that you want to get accomplished. Let me know if that was helpful. I wanted to give you 5 steps of concrete action that you could take today to set you up for success in 2020. And if it's okay with you, I would like, if it's fair, to share a little bit more about our community where I offer the support and the accountability for you to take your goals and actually put them into action. So, is that fair if I share a little bit more with you today? And also, for those of you who stay on, I want to give you the opportunity to earn a chance to have a free month inside of our community by just doing a simple exercise for me. So here's Sarah again, who has been a member of our community, and she got a customer who just came back with a huge order. And this is the power of being consistent and posting with intention and knowing what your goals are. Along with Robin, who is another member of our community and just says that I explain it in a way that makes sense to her. We take the goals, we break them down, and we put them into bite-sized, actionable pieces so that she's created her mission and her vision, and now she can move forward. So what does this mean? If you are to join the community, these are all the things that are offered inside of there. You get my social media prospecting and recruiting formula. You get the home business breakthroughs course so that you can start sharing about your products, your services without having to mention your company name. You don't have to be an infomercial spamming all your friends. You get monthly group coaching. So we address those blocks in your mindset and get you moving forward and taking action. You get monthly master classes where I share with you how to create that leverage in your business so you can get your time back, as well as what's working right now in the online marketing industry. You get hot seat Q&A calls with me so you can ask me your questions. If you've ever been through a course where you got halfway through and you just didn't feel like you had the support, or you just gave up because you had questions and there was no one to answer them, this is not that. You get access to me twice a month where you can ask me questions where you're getting stuck, and I give you that one-on-one feedback. We do Facebook profile audits, so we make sure there's no red flags in your social media account that are going to send people running in the wrong direction. I teach you how to use video marketing and Facebook Lives to actually convert people into customers, make more profit and sales. I give you vision meditations that allow you to step in to the future self, the person you want to become to create the business and the life that you want. We have accountability challenges like the goal setting one that got such great results at the end of this year. I bring in my top industry leaders for guest trainings, and we have a private Facebook community where you can ask questions and get support from other entrepreneurs that know exactly what you're going through. All of that inside the community, over $1,500 worth of value, but I don't charge you that. I charge you $47 per month. And this is from Regina, who's a student of Marketing Made Fun Elite. She was disorganized. She didn't know how to use automated email. I love email marketing, teaching you guys how to create leverage and send out one message to many so that you do not have to be in your Facebook Messenger inbox all day long. She didn't know how to get people to respond to her. And since being a part of the community, she's increased her sales by $1,500, a $47 investment, a $1,500 return. She's got her email system set up. Her Facebook is a lead magnet, and she's increased her leads by 20 plus in 1 month. She's receiving friend requests. She has she is clearly an action taker, but goes to show you what you can do when you get into action. And if it's okay with you, I like to over deliver. So a surprise to my members, some of you are on here today, you will also be getting Ray Higdon's Master Sponsoring Secrets course. This is normally a $97 course that I have access to sell, and I will be gifting it to all my members of the community this month. So if you're building a network marketing business and you want to get better at sponsoring people, he is the master. This course is the information where he shares exactly how he sponsored, I think, over almost 30 people in 3 weeks. So if that's something that you need help with in your business, you make a $47 investment and get that $97 course on top of all of the other content that I share with you as well. So that's just because I like to over deliver. I want to delight my members, and I want to gift that to you. So how can you get this first month free? Anybody want to know? Give me an X in the comments if you're curious about how you could get in and potentially earn yourself a free spot in our community for the month of January. All right, we've got some people who want to know. All you need to do is either take a selfie from today, a screenshot from this webinar, or leave a comment on your Facebook wall about what you've learned in our webinar today or what your goals are for 2020. And I want you to tag me as well as use the hashtag #MarketingMadeFun. That will allow me to search for them, and I can pick one of you who decides to do this to win a free month inside our community. And if somebody besides me invited you today, I want you to make sure that you get back with them if you decide you want to join the community before you go ahead and do so. That person who invited you will have a special link that you can use. If I was the one to invite you today, you can go to the link that you see at the bottom, go.lindsaysewell.com/MMFE, which stands for Marketing Made Fun Elite. That's our sales page. Once you order, you'll be put directly into the back office. You'll have instant access to all the courses I told you about. You'll be getting Ray Higdon's Master Sponsoring Secrets in January, and you'll be in time for our January group coaching call on the 6th. So I would love to have you in there. Before I go, please let me know if you have questions for me about goal setting or about the community in the chat. I'll answer that in a moment, but I just have a few final questions for you today. I want to invite you to this community if you think it could be the right fit for you. I know, and I've shown you today testimonials of all the people that are creating success. I've been able to create that success using these exact strategies, but are you going to let another year go by where you dream about creating that business that gives you that time and financial freedom? Can you afford to spend another year chasing family and friends who don't want to buy your products or join your business? All that time wasted online prospecting people who aren't interested? Or do you want to know exactly how to find the people who already want what you have to offer? I can teach you that inside the community. Were you going to miss out on time with your family, again, because you don't have a leverage system built in place? Are you spending all your time in Facebook Messenger? Do your kids say, "Mom, Dad, why are you always on the phone?" Or will you decide to join us in the community for $47 per month and get all those extra bonuses? get your time back, get your life back, create leverage in your business, set your goals, and then have us hold you accountable to taking the right actions that will move you forward and make your business fun again. I don't see a ton of questions coming in. You know, if you have questions, you can always, after this webinar, reach out to me personally on Facebook. Again, if somebody else besides me invited you today and you do want to take a look at our community, make sure you check back in with that person so they can give you their special link to join. And I look forward to welcoming you inside our community in January. Again, go.lindsaysoul.com/MMFE to join the Marketing Made Fun Elite community. I cannot wait to help you achieve your goals in 2020, create the business that you dream of, and that time and financial freedom that you deserve. Thank you so much for spending these 30 minutes with me today, regardless of whether or not you decide to join us. I hope that these 5 steps will help you create a clear, focused plan to create goals that will set you up for success in this new year and this new decade. I look forward to seeing some of you inside the community. Have a good one. Bye.